history education major, and I currently serve as the president for the My High Mr. cohort.
And my name is Joshua Behringer, a junior secondary education major, and I currently serve as the vice president for the My High Mr. cohort.
We're here at the Tivoli, the student union here at MSU, and My High Mr. is the newest, most Western partner with Call Me Mr. Here at MSU, education serves as one of the top career choices among alumni.
And I know you guys wanting a little bit more about what Call Me Mr. is, so why don't you follow me and I'll show you.
Let's get up out of here. Call Me Mr. is a teacher leadership organization that is designed to recruit, train, and retain black male educators. Since the year 2000, Call Me Mr. has just changed and shaken up the way that education looks.
Call Me Mr. to me is more than just a program. Call Me Mr. is a new avenue that actually brought a kid from Manning, South Carolina, 18 years old, with a little bit over 3,900 people, to illustrious city of Denver, Colorado, where it's the biggest thing I've ever been around. So Call Me Mr. to me is life-changing. It's a great experience, and it has really shown me there's more than what meets the eye.
It's more so about having that living, learning community. You know, also having that brotherhood that supports it. You know, the village. It takes a village to raise a student. And we're surrounded by individuals every day that take their time out, you know, go the extra mile to do everything for us. And just to be able to be a part of an experience like this, it means the world to me.
It's not a regular program that you would find a Jamaican kid in, right? And not many Jamaicans have this opportunity. So for me to have this opportunity of being in the My High MSU here at Colorado, it's truly life-changing for me, and I'm using this opportunity to show my fellow brothers in Jamaica that if I can do it, they can.
The mentorship, the relationship, the passion that future educators bring through the Call Me Mr. program is one of a kind. Our student teachers have come in really ready to dive into the Denver culture and community and see how they can give back. And that is, it's really irreplaceable.
The standard of excellence is from the top down, from our leader on to the newest Mr. that just joined the cohort. There's a standard of excellence, and not one brother will slip under that standard.
You know, everybody's here. They know that they're only given this opportunity once, and this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So just having that drive, you know, having that go get it, you know, every day, day in, day out. And not to say the less that we're searching and trying to bring in new applicants, you know, trying to bring in like-minded individuals to come in and join us and be a part of this powerful experience that we're embarking on right now.
My High Mr. is powerful simply because of the work that everybody in the cohort wants to do. We have some of the most brilliant students here on campus, and we're all in one located area trying to make a difference in education. So I think that it's really powerful simply because of the fact of the people that's in it. We all want to see change, and we know that it's not going to be easy, but we know that with the help and the support that we have in Denver, Colorado, we can be a part of that change.
My alarm says this at 6 o'clock in the morning when I wake up to go teach at Green Valley, but I really want to change a life every day. I want to make the most impactful difference on a child that I can make. If I can just change, you know, it starts with one, but if I can eventually change my whole class's life and change their outlook on education and change their outlook on their life and get them to a point in which they can be the next doctor, lawyer, president of the United States, then that will ultimately make me the most happy.
Well, we saw it day one. The second that they walked into the classroom and into the school, regardless if it's the hallway, the lunchroom, recess, the kids are drawn to our MSTERs. It doesn't matter male, female, what culture they're coming from or their family comes from. Everyone sees that young man as an immediate mentor.
I learned about the Call Me Mr. program through my mentor. I was invited to a leadership conference at Cornwall College in Montego Bay, Jamaica, where my first thought before going to the conference was just that it was just a regular conference that I was going to. When I went to the leadership conference, I met Dr. Rashad Anderson and the Mrs. And after that presentation, I was inspired. I reached out to Dr. Anderson and I was involved in the Call Me Mr. program.
I know for me, I'm very huge on family, and one of the biggest steps that I took was actually leaving out, branching out on my own, along with this dream of Call Me Mr. and the dream of being a revolutionary educator. It just goes to show how revolutionary the experience is, just every day, day in, day out, the work that we're doing, you know, the steps that we're taking in order to be change makers in Denver, Colorado.
From my freshman year, some of the most important lessons that I've been taught in MSTER revolve around the word humility. We are really in a noble profession, and you have to take yourself out at times and really serve and lead others. Leadership is not a position, it's service, and that's what we do every day when we wake up and we go into the classrooms and we serve and we lead and we mentor. And it's not for the pats on the back, it's not for the accolades, it's not for the money. It's simply because we have a job to do and we've been called to do it.
One of my most memorable experiences was probably when I came to Colorado, and we were settling in, you know, trying to get situated, and we made our first school visit. And on our first school visit, we went to Green Valley Ranch, where we have 2 student teachers at right now. And just seeing the way that the kids embraced us, you know, off day one, they thought we were basketball players. They thought we were a choir, all sorts of things, but we told them, no, we're educators. We're coming here to be your teacher soon. You know, we're coming to be in your school, you know, motivate you, bring you to a whole new level, you know, advance everything that this school has going, and use our talents to make it the best possible environment for you.
My most memorable experience in Call Me Mr. so far is that within the first month here in the United States, I was able to present my story in front of all the Black CEOs of Denver.
The most significant experience that I've had so far with a student, it's actually been in Denver, Colorado. It's a student at the school that I'm working at now, Green Valley Elementary. And you know, not a lot of the teachers and staff and faculty can really reach that student. Well, I was able to actually receive a note before we left for the weekend one time, and she told me, she said, Mr. B, I think that you're going to be an amazing teacher. I really appreciate everything you've done for me, and you make me want to come to school even more. So just being there and hearing that from her or reading that from her, it just meant a lot, because it just goes to show that what we're actually trying to do, we're getting some progress.
One of the most fun parts about MSTER to me is the brotherhood bonding experience, regardless whether it is preparation for a school assembly or it's a brotherhood retreat, where we're in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and we find new gems like Brandon Edmond. But I feel like those are the most impactful memories to me, because that's where the learning is extended outside the 4 walls of the classroom. MSTER is a network, and MSTER is student teaching, peer teaching peer, not just teacher teaching us. So we get that full experience all the time.
Call Me Mr. has been the best decision that I've made in my entire life. There's no telling where I would have been if I haven't joined Call Me Mr. Everywhere I'm at today is because of Call Me Mr. and I owe everything to Call Me Mr. It has really shown me and taught me a lot, and it has really made me into the man I am today.
My faith walk coming to the United States to join the Call Me Mr. program was definitely a paradigm shift for me. I knew that I was leaving my family back home. I was leaving everything that I loved back in Jamaica. But I know that coming to the United States, being a part of education here in Denver, Colorado at MSU Denver, was that my intention was to become that revolutionary educator.
I think a great way to explain an experience with the cohort director is be coachable. You know, everybody here is living on a standard. You know, we're not the most popular, we're on the foundations and we're building up. So the standard is obviously going to be higher, and with higher standards coming from your peers, that comes an even higher standard coming from your director, the boss man. And an experience with him, it's honestly like none other. You have to be coachable, you have to be ready to learn, you have to be ready to be uncomfortable, you have to be ready to get outside of your own experiences, get outside of your own mind, you know, see things from a different perspective, you know, and act accordingly. Not even just act accordingly, but be able to push through all obstacles, because nothing in this cohort, nothing in this profession is going to come easy. And that's just what he's preparing us for day in, day out, to be the greatest revolutionary teachers of all time.
I was once in those shoes, in which I was a 18-year-old freshman, and I didn't have a clue or an idea of what I wanted to do next with my life. And I came upon Dr. Anderson. We had conversations, and Dr. Anderson truly has an eye for talent, and he can see greatness in you before you'll be able to see it. So just to have somebody that is willing to pour into you and give you his all in order for you to be successful with nothing in return, there's not a better situation that you could ask for, especially to, I feel like parents, there's no better person to turn your child over to and task them with the job of turning your boy into a man than Dr. Rashad Anderson.
If there is a passion in their heart to reach out to a kid and to give them maybe an experience or something that you wish you would have gotten, this is the program. Because you get to do it from the second you walk into the building until the second you walk out. And the impact that you have on maybe one student or 20 students or 35 students is what's going to get you out of bed every day and make you come back. And if that fire is in you, this is the program for you. This is the program.
Change makers. It's not just some slogan or marketing ploy. It's really who we are to the core. You see, the Mile High MiSTERs here at MSU Denver are a group of change makers brought together by that age-old question, if not I, then who? You see, many may ask, why in this day and age would you go into the education profession? And the answer is simple. It's because we're called to. Just like the firefighter that runs into a burning building when the crowd flees, or that doctor that springs into action in an emergency. Teachers change and saves lives too. Educators are nation builders. And so, if you have that inner call to be a revolutionary educator, you want to diversify our classroom, and you want to bring your passions and gifts to this community as a change maker, then I invite you. Join the Call Me Mr. program at MSU Denver, and I truly believe it will be a life-changing experience for you. And if you don't believe me, well, just watch.